welcome to ECS Coffee. Today we're going to do a direct comparison with the Delonghi Magnifica Evo, which also does iced coffee, and we're going to compare it to the Philips Latte 3200, and it's the iced beverage machine. They have 3 different models of the 3200, one that's not iced, has an Americano button, and then one with just a wand. We're going to make a couple of ice drinks and then show you the differences in foam, a little bit of programmability, and we'll go over the differences and what we like better about one than the other, just so if you're scooting through the internet, you can see what I should say scrolling through, not scooting through. Scooting through. Scrolling through the internet.
I'm going to use that now. I'm scooting through.
So first we'll start with the Magnifica Evo. What I noticed right away with this machine is that the grinder's a little bit louder. There is no rubber gasket around the bean hopper to dampen that down. But outside of that, it has a fantastic display. So it's colorful and it tells you exactly what drink you are brewing. So if we turn around and hit the over iced, what this machine should do is up to the fullest bean level. It's always doing a fine grind. It is an espresso machine, and then it's going to brew it at a colder temperature, cooler temperature over the ice.
Yeah, it won't be cold. It'll just be
cooler.
Cooler.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So exactly. we'll just give it a go here.
Yeah. So it is grinding our coffee. It's going to brew it through. Oh, it looks really nice. And then over here on the Philips 3200, just like the Delonghi Evo, Magnifica Evo, we have the milk carafe here. We are also going to do an iced coffee function on here. With the Magnifica Evo, you don't have as much programmability. You have, like, you can't select your strength, and you can select your strength, but you can't select your length before you brew. It's all just preset to what it's programmed to do. And then you have the My Coffee button to also use like as a programmed drink.
Right.
The 3200, you have your strength and length to select before brewing. So you have more kind of like on the fly customization, which is nice. But yeah.
So I'm thinking I probably would do another round. So they don't want you pushing so much water through because it'd be just a watered down drink. So if I was at home, I would do it over ice again.
Do it again.
It's only doing 2.
Oh well.
Interesting.
It'll be very strong. Yum. And with the Magnifica Evo, you have a designated hot water spout because you do have a hot water option for tea. On the Philips 3200, you do have the hot water option, but it will just come out of this spout here. So there's not a separate spout. It's just, you just remove the milk carafe and then that will dispense the hot water. Both of the units have a 2-liter reservoir that's front loading, which is fantastic. And they also both have a bypass chute for pre-ground coffee.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, for your
people will
decaf.
ask, a nighttime decaf.
So now let's do the iced coffee on the Philips 3200. So you have the option to do 1 or 2. I'm going to click do 2, full strength, medium length, and then we'll just press play. So the Philips 3200 will remember what you selected last time and brew it next time.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And we'll wait. Oh, that's for me?
Since I don't like...
I know you don't like them. It should be very smooth.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty full bodied too. Actually, I'm pretty impressed with it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would really.
Don't sound so surprised.
Oh, no, not
just because you don't like iced coffee.
I will drink the frothy
I know
drink.
you will. Yes. So the 3200 is dispensing it now. It seems like it's maybe going a little bit slower than the Magnifica.
So maybe it'll grab more of the flavor.
Still really good though. Like it's just really smooth.
It's
it
awesome.
Really is.
No,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. The ice is melted though. I would have
put more in.
Put more ice in, but
yeah, I used the whole ice cube tray. What can I say?
Did you?
Yeah. For both.
Oh well. Both units as well are relatively the same height. So worrying about putting them underneath the cabinets, not a big deal with these guys. They sit at around 14 inches high, around 14 or 15 inches. So they're not ones that you'll have to go home and really measure unless you've got a really, really low clearance for your kitchen, but they are made to go underneath, like on the standard countertop.
So even at medium, that's brewing almost as long as the double in this.
Yeah.
Interesting. Want to find out how that tastes when we get around to it.
The last time I had it out of the 3200, it was really good. I was, again, like pretty impressed with it.
Right.
Both of these actually have really high clearances for cups.
Yeah.
Like most super autos are, I think, normally closer to like here.
So
you have to like really shove them under, but both of these machines have a pretty high cup clearance, which is great. On the menu too, we've got similar beverages. So on the Magnifica Evo, we've got, starting from the left to the right, we have the My Latte button. That's the one that's fully customizable. Over to Latte Macchiato, Cappuccino, Espresso, Coffee, which is like a long espresso. It's just more water through the espresso. Your over ice function, which we've just done, and then your hot water. On the 3200, pretty much the same beverages. We've got espresso, coffee, iced coffee, cappuccino, latte macchiato, and hot water. So the only button you're not having there is the My Latte button, but you do have more on the fly programmability and control with the 3200. So, all right, let me try this one.
What you think.
Look at the foam on that.
I know.
That one gave me a lot more crema on that one.
Interesting.
That's really good. Both of them, they taste pretty much the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that one had a lot more water going through it. I thought it would have been weaker.
No, it tastes the same. They both taste the same. Yeah.
So we're going to try cappuccino. We have it on full strength because I want my full double shot. And I'm just going to hit the cappuccino button.
Amazing.
See if it matches the photo.
Yes. And it looks like you have some indications on the jug here too about where to put your milk for each programmed beverage, which is super helpful because it's not a massive jug, so you can just fill it as you need to. And based on what you're making, you'll know where to kind of put your
some of their other machines are full jugs,
really big,
right.
So you can kind of really fill them up and
go in and out of the fridge.
Yeah, exactly.
This also has a rinse function, so if you want to take it out and put it in the refrigerator, you can.
Yeah.
So you're not wasting any milk.
Foam looks really nice. It's like very, very smooth. It's like microfoam in there. Look at that. Look at that.
It does a really good job.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it's going to put my shot.
Really, really nice. Yummy, yummy. I'm jealous.
Don't be jealous of my milk drink.
It looks yummy. Well, I want to see what the... Ooh, look at that layering. Pretty.
It's very fancy. Yeah, it's great.
Nice.
It kind of matches the photo.
It really does. Yeah, it looks a lot like the photo, actually. That's pretty impressive. Very, very nice.
It's good.
Tasty.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Not my favorite bean in there, but yeah, I can.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what we've got in there. Probably, maybe Great Scott. It's not Colombian, at least. We know that for sure.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
We'll do on here too.
Right.
So on this machine, you get to select all of your variables before you brew. So
if I hit the cappuccino, so I would go full strength.
Yeah.
Not so much water through it, so I don't want it to water down.
Yeah.
And then you've got to be really careful with these, so you can judge it based on your mug size. For this one, I'll leave it at 2 because I'm in the habit of things overflowing. And then when I hit the go button, it's going to remember that. So when I hit it next time, that's what will come out. So that's great. Yeah.
And you'll know, oh, I could have had more, or maybe I'll need less next time.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to adjust it from there too. So this one did the milk first and then the espresso. I don't know if this one's going to do the same thing. I guess we'll find out and see.
The sitting time. I think it does.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I moved it forward. You're just spraying all over the place.
Got milk on the floor. So the Magnifica Evo has more consistent cleaning requirements in terms of descaling and everything like that.
And why is that?
Well, because the Philips 3200 uses the
AquaClean filter.
Uses the AquaClean filter. So every filter for the Philips 3200 is good for about 800 cups. And then you don't need to descale for up to 5,000 cups.
Amazing.
So that's a really, really long time.
Yeah.
With the Delonghi, if you're using the water filter, you do need to descale every 3 to 4 months, depends on your usage and your water hardness. And then if you were using that water filter, you would be replacing that as well. Both machines will need to get in and rinse out the brew unit every once in a while.
So once in a while, 1 to 2 weeks?
Every 1 to 2 weeks, depending on your usage. And then you will want to grease up the brew unit as well. So that will be done. That's a much less common thing to do. It's every 4 months or so.
Well, I think when people are air drying, instead of air drying it, they're wiping it down and
that
could
makes a big
potentially
difference. Yeah.
be wiping the food safe
away.
grease off, right?
Yep. So you do want to make sure to air dry it overnight and not wipe it down because you will be removing all of that oil.
I think I could have done more.
A little bit more of the milk, maybe. That was quite small.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
So comparison in size.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I think I'd be like, where's my cup?
That's very tiny, tiny. Teeny tiny.
Yeah,
okay.
I would hit it again.
Well, here, that's for you.
Thanks.
To try it anyways. The foam on the Evo is nicer. Strong?
Too strong.
Yeah. The foam on the Evo is definitely nicer. It was creamier.
Yes.
It looked more microfoam. On the Philips, you still had a decent amount of foam, but it wasn't as microfoamy as the Evo was.
I was expecting it to be fuller in foam. I don't know why. It probably should have went right to the top.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
I was afraid of overflowing.
Live and learn. Now we know for next time. We'll up it for next time.
That's right.
With the Magnifica Evo, you have a really good warranty. You have the 2+1 year.
Yes.
With Delonghi. So 3 years total when you register that machine online.
So don't forget to register.
If you are getting that one. And then the Philips will have a 2-year through Philips.
Right.
Delonghi, we are a service center for them under and out of warranty. So after you speak with them, you could come back to us for servicing. And then the Philips, you would need to go through Philips for your servicing, for your servicing services. You would need to contact them and go through them. Price points are kind of similar. This one's around 1,000, and I think that guy's around
1,200.
1,200
Canadian.
So a couple $100 more for the Magnifica Evo. I think that the customer base is pretty similar, but the Magnifica Evo does offer you obviously a little bit of a longer warranty, and the milk foam was nicer.
So that's what I wanted to see.
Yeah,
because that's what I've been hearing, that the milk is foam, creamier, foamier,
more microfoamy.
More microfoam, yeah. So people have been enjoying the milk on that one more.
Yes,
So,
yeah, definitely. Both of them have really easy maintenance requirements too in terms of the milk containers. So with this guy, you just need to pull it apart and then throw it in the dishwasher. With the Delonghi, it has a built-in rinse function just on the top here. You hit that button and it'll run some water through the milk system. Let's actually just do that really quick. The nice thing about all of their automatic milk function containers actually have this function. So it'll just draw
water.
It's easy because we can fill it from the front
with
our filtered water.
And now it'll let me rinse.
So it's just gonna draw some water from the reservoir and then spit it out into our mug here. And then the system is rinsed. We could throw that jug back into the fridge and let the milk stay cold and then throw it back in the machine when we wanted to.
Because cold milk frosts better.
Way, way better.
Right.
And it'll get gross if you leave it out, don't leave it out. So yucky. And then that's it. It's all done. And then with this guy, you would just empty the milk, pour it back into your container, and throw the system into either the dishwasher or just give it a hand wash. Again, super simple, super easy.
So I was thinking this one though, you could probably just take it off and put it in the fridge and then just wipe this.
Oh no, you absolutely could. But if you had used it a few times, then you could. Yeah, that.
Just don't top it off after your last use and you wash it out.
Exactly right.
It pops apart.
Yeah, relatively the same customers. This one was a lot quieter for your grinding.
Yes.
This one has, you've got 12 grind settings on this machine, and
so I didn't want to knock that out.
We have 7 on this machine. So you have more. You definitely have more programming and espresso grind sizes with the Philips. You're able to get more precise with your espresso on this machine. And then the Magnifica, if you're a cappuccino drinker or a latte drinker, that would be the way to go for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, really great machines, both of them super easy to use and make good coffees. Good
you don't have to know much opening this box.
No, definitely not. I don't mind here. I'm gonna be super caffeinated today. My goodness gracious. Well, thank you again for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions about either of these machines, just drop them down below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you like our content and want to stay up to date with us. Give us a thumbs up on this video if you liked us. Thumbs up. And if you're scooting through the internet and you come across our videos, make sure to hit that bell button to stay notified and when we're uploading new content. Not sure if that actually made sense. It did not make sense. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media channels and we will see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.